Just trying to get the legs going. All in a day's work. Got about 1 minute to scoff some bagels down and get to work.
An Ironman triathlon, ultimate single day endurance test, a 2.4 mile swim, a 112 mile bike, and a 26.2 mile full marathon run completed by some of the best athletes on the planet. This is my journey to balance work and family life to become an Ironman in 2023. Welcome back to another week of Ironman training. This is going to be a bit of a different week this week. We're going to do my first ever proper recovery week. I've never really done this when I've done training before. Normally I've had recovery weeks, but it wasn't planned. It's just a week where all of a sudden stuff gets in the way and you don't do any training. But this time this is a planned recovery week. So basically what the plan is going to be for the next 20 or so weeks is to do 3 weeks where we gradually increase the intensity. So like the last few weeks, gradually do a little bit more each week and then build up for 3 weeks, and then we have one recovery week where we drop the training right down, probably like half of whatever the last week was, and then on the next week we'll start building it back up again, but we'll go like 1 more hour basically of training and build that up, and then again 3 weeks, then have a recovery week and keep building that up. I want to try and get to the maximum of like 16 hours training. Yeah, that's going to be the rough plan. So this is my first proper recovery week. It's Tuesday already. I couldn't find my GoPro yesterday, but all I did was go out with the pram with Arlo, so I did 30 minutes. My legs, like, I feel knackered this morning, and I didn't really do anything yesterday. Recovery week, but today's probably going to be one of the biggest sessions. I did originally put a 3-hour ride, but it's going to like hammer it down at like 11. I'm thinking maybe an hour ride, maybe try and go a little bit faster than I normally would, and then do a brick run, a nice steady brick run afterwards to make it like 2 hours. And that way I can have porridge now and then still get out relatively soon. So I'm probably going to eat some porridge, go out on the bike, and then we'll have a run. That's going to be the plan, I think. We'll go for that. Okay, all ready to go on the bike. Got my run stuff laid out ready. We're going to head out now for the bike, which will be like an hour, maybe a little bit more, with 2 little climbs in there, so nothing too crazy. And then, yeah, we'll go for a run. Probably make up whatever's left of 2 hours. So if it's an hour and 10 minutes on the bike, do a 15-minute run. Got some tailwind and some electrolyte on the bike and 2 gels. So I'll already have 1 halfway and then 1 just before we start the run to get me through that. 36 minutes into the ride, 9.5 miles. I'm not doing too bad pace-wise. Just on my climb. Then we've got a nice downhill or a long flat, another climb, and then we're on the run. Just had a gel. Let's try and have another one just before I go off the bike. Made it back from the bike ride. Just going to get changed now, then head out for the run with an hour and 8 minutes on the bike, so do a nice 52-minute run. Oh, it's not raining yet, so hopefully it stays like this. Alright, let's get changed. We're on the run. Just trying to get the legs going. Brought my bottle with me with electrolytes because I didn't drink much on the bike. So I'm going to stash it in a bush somewhere and do like 2 loops the same area. Alright, let's do it. Alright, made it back. Run was pretty good. Felt decent. Ride feeling a bit faster. Now I'm eating crisps. So yeah, for the first proper day of training, a nice brick session. That's something I definitely need to incorporate more, because looking back at my previous Ironman, the run was not very good, like for pacing wise. I think it was like 5 hours and 50 minutes or something crazy like that, nearly 6 hours. The fastest I've done a marathon before is like 3 hours and 40 minutes. So I want to kind of bridge that gap, get a lot closer to that, aim for like the 4-hour mark. So I need to do a lot more brick runs, which we're going to try and get at least 1 big one in every single week going forward. So on the Wednesday, didn't actually do any training. Had planned to go to have a swim, but ended up doing some work on the van instead. Not really touched on this on the channel yet, but yeah, we brought a van like a year ago, which we've been gradually converting. Well, very gradually. So it's sat with months of us not doing anything. Yeah, I planned to do it when I had 4 weeks off for paternity leave, and turns out raising a child takes up a lot of time. So catching back up on the van work now. Hopefully soon we'll have it in some sort of like livable condition. All in a day's work. On the Thursday morning, I did actually get up quite early. I managed to hit the gym about half an hour earlier than I would normally, so I managed to get a 5x5 session in, plus like an extra set of some exercises as well. I'm going to have my overnight oats before I go to work. Really good gym session actually. Did squats, did my shoulder press, did deadlift, then did some chest press. I managed to get up like half an hour earlier than I normally do. I had a dream that I didn't wake up for my alarm, and I was really disappointed that I didn't go to the gym. And then my alarm went off and I was nearly like, oh, do I just go back to sleep? And I was like, nope. I had the dream that I'd be really disappointed, and you know, I'm glad I got out and did it. So I went to the gym. Took it really easy yesterday, to be fair. So that's the first session done.
some sort of cardio tonight. That'll be the plan. I'm still not feeling very recovered, so maybe that'll come by the end of the week, hopefully. Just a scratch right there. I feel like I've not really recorded this week, but I do think that sometimes I end up with like an hour of footage. I'm gonna go for a run now, doing the interval run, same as last week I think it was. Yeah, 10-minute warm up, 8 minutes fast, trying to aim for a mile, 2 minutes recovery. Do that 4 times, then a 10-minute cool down for a nice hour. Not gonna take my camera because I don't have any pockets, so I will debrief on return. Made it back from my workout. Got some noodles and spring rolls. It was alright. I didn't feel as good as last time I did the same workout, which was really good. But it has been a longer day today. I literally went to the gym at 4:30 this morning. It's now 9:30. Tomorrow we're going to go swimming, nice and early. Well, not too early. But drop Arlo off at nursery and then hit the pool just after that, and then go to work for the day. Oh, can't wait. Alright, gonna eat this and go to bed. Right, just on the way to the pool for a quick swim. It's supposed to start in 2 minutes. So on time as always. Probably gonna do like a bit of a warm up and then like 10 times 100 meters at like 2:30 pace. I don't know. Whatever time I get back, that'll be my rest. Don't know. Didn't plan a workout, so I just think off the top of my head. So probably do that. See how busy it is. Hey, swim is done. I've got about 1 minute to scoff some bagels down and get to work. Ended up doing 400 meter warm up. Then I did 10 by 100 meters at like 2:30 pace, roughly. Like the first one was like 2 minutes, and then had 30 seconds rest. And it just kept getting slower and slower. And then the last one I had like a minute rest because there was other people in the lane, so I thought I'd let them go ahead, have a minute, and then do a bit harder. I managed to get that back down to like 2 minutes, but some of them were like 2:10. But sometimes I'd have to cut the rest short because there was someone else coming. I thought, do I want to wait 15 seconds or just go now? So yeah, still good workout. Had a little cool down at the end, 200 meters. So yeah, not the longest swim, but we did it. I think that's important for me for the swimming. Just keep turning up because I am awful at it. All right, no porridge today because we didn't have bananas, we didn't have oats, so we've got peanut butter and jam bagels, cinnamon and raisin bagels as well. So I'm going to cram these in. Have I got any coffee? Oh, got a bit of coffee left as well.
That was my one swim for the week. Didn't really plan to do just one. I wanted to do more than that, but like I said, I'm just kind of happy to get the swimming in and gradually start improving it, especially on a recovery week. I think the running and the cycling volume will drop, but swimming volume I kind of want to stay the same because it's not really, about physical endurance so much as swimming. It's more about technique and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll be able to squeeze in 2 sessions every single week going forward, even on the recovery weeks.
Out for the day one crown run. Did a Zwift race last night. Pretty good, I think I finished 4th. Started with about 2 seconds to spare as well, so I've got a bit of a warm up, could have been a bit better. Just a pram run today, maybe the gym later. Should be about 6 hours training, I think, for the recovery week, something like that. Just a little run. It was only like 2 miles. Arlo's hungry, I think, so gonna head home, have some breakfast. Want some breakfast, little man?
So that was our recovery week of training. So it was only about 5 hours of training in the end, which, yeah, not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to try and get closer to that 8, but it's still important to have that rest. I think on the Wednesday in particular, I was still feeling pretty tired. So it's like, well, do I want to really push myself and get 2 more sessions in, or do I want to just actually take time and make sure I'm recovered for the next week, which I think hopefully will work out in the end. So hopefully this kind of made sense why I'm doing a recovery week. For myself, I think normally when I've got to a big event before, sometimes I start to get burnt out a few weeks before, so hopefully this will make me get through the recovery week and then look forward to doing another hard week of training. Alright, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.